Hi, y'all. It's been a hot minute. I am back streaming after what feels like forever. I kind of stopped posting in the middle of January. Life got busy. I got roped into a really big project that hopefully I could talk about soon, but it's not yet. And today, I have to finish slash start a character for a friend's D&D campaign. My I'll get in previously. I had a character previously, but things happened. So now I thought it'd be fun to make a little tutorial stream somewhat of how I go about creating my D&D characters. So we're going to do everything from the character sheet to the actual drawing because I like having visuals. So I think to start off with the character sheet because also this can kind of act as a tutorial for the people who keep asking me how to make character sheets. So I have the standard character sheet. I don't have the newer form, like new format. I kind of like that one a little bit better, but I can't get it to seem to work. That was the technical difficulties earlier. So let's just start with the basics. I should probably move so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Might be a little bit useful. There I am. Okay, hi. Going over here now. So, this is your standard D&D 5e, but not 2024 specifically. Your older character sheets. So we're going to start off with rolling her stats. She's going to be a druid, Circle of the Stars, I believe, and technically a changeling. But we're kind of playing around with that. I'm going to get into that. So let's start rolling her stats, and I can start yapping about who this woman is hopefully going to be. She is a... What was it? Okay, basically, right? So I had a character for this campaign, and sadly, she recently kicked the bucket. We were fighting... Basically, it's a Greek mythology themed campaign, and we're trying to take down Zeus because he's kind of a horrible, horrible man. And my poor girlie got shot and died. So now we're making a new girlie for this campaign. So if you liked Ritu's kicked the bucket. I'm sorry. So we're going to start making her mom, which I'm going to be playing as, which is Daphne, which isn't the one from the myth. It's very confusing. I messed up my DM extremely with that one because I wasn't thinking when she was saying, oh, Ritu's mom needs a name. What you want to name her? And I'm like, oh, I didn't think far ahead for this. So I was watching Winx Club with my sister, and I was like, oh, I love Daphne in Winx Club. I'll just name her Daphne. But then I forgot that Daphne just, like, straight up exists in Greek mythology. So I kind of put us in a pickle, but it's fine. So I'm going to start rolling some of her stats. I did this previously, but the file got kind of corrupted. And the one stat I want to keep for her, which I thought was funny, is giving her, like, I think it was, like, -3 constitution. Because I thought it was funny that she, for reasons, would have low health. So let's see. Okay, 6. 2. 5. And 2. Okay, so. Oh, I hate doing math. Even though I like playing game with math rocks, I don't like doing it. Oh my gosh, I have a calculator. I don't know why I don't use the calculator. I should. I'm just gonna do that. Hold up. I wish I could put music on for this stream. I really wish I could. But sadly, copyright exists. And I don't feel like getting sued by YouTube today. Or whoever's music I'm using. So you're going to deal with me being quiet for periods of time because it takes a lot. Okay, so I'm going to write these down for now in this little spot. Let me move. I keep having to move. Hold up. I'm going over here now. I'm going down here for the time being. I'm moving so we could typey type without... Why is this popping up? I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird, right? You can't even see the numbers. I can't even see the numbers. Can I do that? No? Okay, we're doing this way. More rolls, yippee. 5, 1, 4, 4. So that is 12? No, 14. Wait, I'm dumb. Yeah. You know what? You know what might be more fun? I might just move over to character design, and then we come back to character sheet, because I think that's more fun and more fun to watch. Probably, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Hello, drawing portion now, yippee. I so badly wish I could put music on. Can I? Hold up. You know what? We're testing this. We're gonna break the laws of physics today. We're gonna see if I'm allowed music on stream. Let's see. Can I pull up YouTube, please?
We are gardeners.
Stop.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
My goodness. Okay, so now here's the true question. Can I get this to work on stream? Because I would like to be able to capture browser. I want to capture audio. Welcome to the behind the scenes of why I streamed like 30 minutes late, because I don't know what I'm doing. Audio, output, possibly? Yes. I just wanted... Why doesn't this like to work? If I put on game video capture? No. Media. I know, it isn't fun. I don't like being sued. But I want fun, whimsical music. So what we're gonna do is see if I can cheat the system. If this goes south... Oh no, hold up. Is it gonna work? Oh no, because you can't hear it then. Why? I don't know why this doesn't like me. I know that we're gonna have music, guys. Unless y'all can hear the music. Happens when y'all witness me streaming for like the second time. Oh no. How does one turn down a YouTube video without turning me down? You know? It's hard. I don't. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna try this again, and we're gonna see if because Dex. Wait, hold up. I think I can fix this. No, I cannot. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, wait. If I'm off, can you hear me now? You know what? I think we're gonna start doodling, and then we'll figure out. Okay, yes. Okay. So, I figured out the issue. The issue is I can't turn up the. Oh wait. I think I figured out the problem, y'all. I think I fixed it. Maybe. I think I do this. And then I think we can play fun fantasy music, unless I went deafened again. Because this ain't desktop music, this is same aux. So I'm assuming we're safe. We'll see. Hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, we share the same thing. Oh, hold up, y'all. Yeah, we can't have fun. We can't have fun whimsy, because I think I have to turn myself down for the music to turn down. So we're stuck in the void. If y'all want to put music on, wherever y'all are, so then you can have background music. It's okay. So now to get Daphne actually started, and I can yap about how this campaign has gone off the rails. It's been nuts. Oh, thank you for the subscriber. So sorry, I just saw that. Oh my goodness. So, basically, the girlie we're drawing. It is, I actually have Ritu. This is Ritu, at least one of her seasonal forms. She's the Eldraugen. I want to say that's how you pronounce it. The mystical, magical, like they're tied to the season elf. She's my daughter. I love her very much. Sadly, she is no longer, well, somewhat with us. Basically, her gimmick, her little plot, whimsy, is her mom, who I'm drawing right now. Why is this up on my... Hold up. So sorry. Technical glitch. Can we just get rid of that? No, that's that. What's this? There's a mysterious void on my screen. I think we fixed it. I think we're good. Anyway. So Ritu's entire thing is how she's out here trying to find her mom. Because she misses her. And she grew up in, I cannot pronounce the name. My DM, don't get mad at me. Basically a little farm town. And this is all, like, Greek-ish themed, so it's, like, the land of Demeters. Like, each of the gods basically owns, like, a different, basically, state. So, she was going to set out for her mom. She ends up running into Artemis, who becomes her patron, so Ritu's a warlock. And it was all fun and games. And it was all cutesy, and I got to play, like, basically a child. It was funny, even though I'm one of, like, the second oldest people at this table, but we ignore that part. And it was going great until Artemis turns out to be a bad person, ? And everything went downhill kind of fast for Ritu. Turns out her dad and her brother, where she grew up with on a farm, turns out, oh yeah, theirs aren't actually biologically related to you. they adopted you because your dad turns out to be Apollo and your mom is technically a demigod as well, and it was wild. It was insane. So I was having a lot of fun playing her until this recent session, and she died. So now I'm gonna be playing as her mom because I want to seek revenge. And what I'm doing right now is I like blocking out shapes so then I can go back and draw them. So I got like the base body done. So now I can just like layer things on top and see how this is gonna look good before I put like a lot of commitment to this. I kind of want to give her that early 2000s hair because I thought it'd be fun. Because it's weird. Daphne is a weird case for me because a lot of my D&D characters, I come up with like the backstory and everything myself. So therefore, all the aesthetics or whatever, it's all me. But since Daphne here technically was an NPC up until the last session, I don't really have a say over backstory moments. So it's really weird drawing her now because now I'm trying to go back and be like, oh, what would, with the stuff my DM has given me, this look like? Which is weird. Because I was going to give her like a star motif. Because I was like, oh, that's cute. Like her husband's the sun god. Her best friend's the moon, like the moon goddess. So it would make sense for her to have like a star motif. Well then, my DM comes out of nowhere. Hi. That's nice. My DM's here. I'm scared. It was all fun and games until she's like, oh, also she's the daughter of Hephaestus. And I'm like, oh. That's fun. Now I can't really give her a star motif because that makes like no sense because I think she's saying that it's gonna be like, oh, Daphne's gonna take over Hephaestus's domain. So then Daphne will become the god of the forge, or goddess of the forge. So now I'm like, okay, what do I give her to make her look correct? Like, what do I give her to make her have that vibe of she could be a forge goddess? So I was like, oh, I could draw crystals. So we're giving her like a crystal star motif. She's gonna be cute. I want to get this hair right because also, like I said earlier, Daphne is somewhat a changeling, so she can change between two forms. So I want to try to get both done. Hopefully. We're gonna see if I could do this. I want her to have curly hair, but also like, no. We all have to understand this will look really ugly before it gets better. Okay? We trust the process. It's really hard, I feel, to like talk and draw at the same time. Well, the entire group stopped. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, the entire squad is here. I think it's just, like, the D&D group. So this is fun. How's y'all days been? Or morning, I guess. It hasn't been a full day, has it? Oh my goodness. The only one we're missing is the other one, and I believe she is in school. Oh, geez. Can I draw curls? I'm warning y'all, if y'all are in the chat, my stream, it's delayed for you guys, but also it's delayed back for me for the chat. So if y'all are yapping, I can't see the yapping at full speed. Hold up. I just dropped my pen. I believe in you. Thank you. This is not my... Where'd it go? What the heck? So sorry. I dropped my Apple Pencil, and I went to go pick up a pencil, like, pick up my pencil. It's a standard, like, white colored pencil. Where the heck did my Apple Pen just go? Oh, there it is. Never mind. We're back. Oh, my goodness. True question. Does she have the same haircut when she's also pretending to be a guy? Or are we saying that's a different haircut? Does she keep the long hair? Oh no, it's not long right now, is it? Oh, shoot. That was like a big part of the last session. Okay, never mind. Okay, this just changed this hairstyle kind of in a weird way. We gotta fix that. Hold up. I forgot. I normally have my notes up. I don't have my notes up because it's kind of hard to draw. Like, it's gonna be a bad view for y'all. So I think it's like that then, right? Because her hair got hacked off. Something like that. I was getting really excited to draw very long hair. It's okay. We'll make this work. Unless she grew it back by now. How fast do you think a changeling can grow back her hair? I might not draw it long. I don't know. We'll figure this out. You know what? You know what? We're gonna move on. We're gonna leave this up here. We're gonna figure out the clothes situation first. Because I got references. 10 seconds. What does 10 seconds mean? I'm scared. Oh, 10 seconds to grow it back? Oh, that's scary. That'd be really funny, just the idea that they're like, oh my gosh, they traumatized her, they cut off all her hair, psych. No. Actually, no. It doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna hopefully finish Daphne today. And then the plan is I have another character I have to get done for a different, I believe it's a one-shot that I have to do. And I want to draw her because she's funny. Because technically it's a callback to an older campaign. Basically the one-shot, it's a bunch of kids, like we all have to be children. And I had an old campaign that I was a part of where I adopted a Dragonborn and her name was Tailbiter, and I thought it was funny. So I want to kind of play her to be like, oh my gosh, look, it's the child, it's the baby. I like that. I think that's cute. For hair for now. It might have been longer. We'll figure this out. I think that's cute for hair for now. I kind of want to add spikies, like make this look like spikes when we go to color this in properly. Oh, there he goes. My Apple Pen decided not to function. We have fun here. Yeah, like make this like look like, I kind of want to make this little part of her look like a geode. So that would be fun. But I still gotta figure that out. And now to her clothes. So we gotta combine 3 aesthetics I feel like do not go together. Again, for backstory reasons. So it's this like crystal thing. She was a huntress of Artemis, so like think forest hippie, right? And steampunk because of her dad. We're having fun. I think I picked one of the hardest characters to draw for this like first time streaming. It's insane. So I kind of want to, I have references, but I don't know if I can pull them. Actually, I could pull them up on my monitor. I was gonna say, I don't, y'all don't need to see my messed up Pinterest boards, but I can pull them up so I can have my references. Hee hee hee. I'm safe for now. Never mind. Oh, there it goes. I was about to have issues with Pinterest. I'm be like, bruh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I have to pull this up. Hold up. I'm gonna shrink y'all so I can still see the yappins that's happening. Where'd y'all go? Oh no. Did it go back in place? My stream border decided, no. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to, like, switch between frames. So currently I cannot see chat. So y'all can be saying whatever, and I can't see what y'all are saying. Here's the problems. I saved a lot of, like, the vibe we're going for. I saved a lot of stuff that's kind of, like, best way I can describe it, Elsa-ish. Right? Well, Elsa is pretty covered up for most of her outfits, and Daphne has tattoos, and I want to show them off. So we're gonna have to figure out a fun balancing act between does she have sleeves and does she not have sleeves. Also, it was so hard to find. I was trying to see if anybody else drew Daphne from Greek mythology to be like, oh, can I steal some inspo? Can I see what some other people are thinking for this character design? And it's like, nope. Why did it do that? Why did it refresh? I don't like that. So I think what we're gonna do is make this look like a bodysuit. Cause I want her to have a dress, but also it's like, what's too much? Cause Elsa has this like one dress. You could just drop her sleeves. True. Also, at some point, I would like to do this on stream, is draw the rest of the party, because the rest of the party designs are nuts, and I think they're really silly to think about. So, like, basically, up until recently, your party group... True. I could just do one sleeve. Or I could do, like, this kind of thing. Like, make this thing end here, and she has the tattoos, like, here and here. Possibly. Also, why her arm is raised in this really weird position is I want to give her, a staff. I feel like she would have one. To bonk people with. But yeah, the rest of the party designs are nuts. Because you have basically a child, right? You have a child who's like a little farm town, girly pop. You have basically fantasy Sabrina Carpenter. Exactly. You have fantasy Sabrina Carpenter. You have angsty, somewhat edgy, scary Viking woman and horse running around trying to girl boss their way to godhood. It's silly. Oh my gosh. What do? Like that, little side divots. I think that's fun. My gosh. So here's the thing, it's either we do this, we work on Daphne, or we just abandon all caution and just play Baldur's Gate. I just need to set it up. Because that's what I do, hopefully next stream, is do like a Baldur's Gate Dark Urge run through, because I've never played that version of the game. I haven't even beaten the game once yet. And I've had this game for a year. Well, a year in December. Thank goodness. Huh. Oh my gosh, I can give her that. Hold up. You could make the tree. I could make the sleeves transparent. Yes, it is. It is over 100 hours. And we still haven't beaten it. Because a certain somebody I know, I'm not gonna name names, that, you know, we keep starting new playthroughs. So every time we start a new playthrough, well, the closest I've gotten to beating this game is the Raphael fight. Not Raphael. What's his name? Oh my gosh, Astarion's like creator, that guy. We got to that fight, and oh lord, it's a hard fight. Cazador, yes. I hate him. Also, I expected him to look a lot more intimidating. He doesn't look as scary as he sounds. Like, he sounds a lot more scary than he looks. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way for, like, what you hear is this horrible, horrible man. I feel like should have had some more, like, pizzazz to him. That's my opinion. Oh my goodness. I've just erased the entire outfit because I am struggling and I realized I want to give her this cool like little armor piece, so we are restarting somewhat. Yeah, but not even like he sounds gay. I'm about to say this sounds weird. You can it isn't even like the sound of his voice. Cuz I could say, "Oh, well, his voice doesn't sound like as imposing." His voice still kind of has that like creepy side to it, but he doesn't look scary enough. Like it almost looks like the roles should be reversed. Like Astarion should be like the big bad evil guy, and then Cazador should be the weaker vampire. Which is, I don't know. Unless it was intentional. Unless it's supposed to be like, oh, you're picturing this big scary guy, and then turns out it's just this, like, I don't know. How do I describe how I feel about this man? The best way I could describe it is almost like, I'm trying to think. What's a not scary guy? That dude is, yeah. Wait, like that dude is gay or that guy, what? That is this dude, huh? Okay. He's just a guy. Yeah, but he's like, he's built up to be this like really scary figure. Like, oh my gosh, even though you're nowhere near Baldur's Gate, he can come kidnap Astarion or like kill your party. And then you finally get to see him face to face, and you're like, oh. Weird. Like, almost, I would say, I feel like, I'm gonna use Raphael as an example. I feel like Raphael and oh my gosh, how do you pronounce his name? Cazador should have been swapped models. Like the way they have Cazador portrayed, he seems a lot more of this like manipulative. Best way I can describe it, icky. like, oh my gosh, Raphael just gives me that ick. That is the only time I've ever used that term. And I feel like it's justified for Raphael. Because he's weird. Looking for boots, so we're gonna make this skirt a little bit higher up. I don't know what it is about the past 2 days, but I've had Barbie and the Diamond Castle music stuck in my head, even though I've not listened to the soundtrack at all in these past 2 days. I think the last time I saw that movie was like 2 years ago. And it's stuck in my brain. I know how to draw skirts, guys, 100%. I think it'd be funny, like, at some point, to do a D&D campaign. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . True. I give her. It didn't have a slit. I just wanted to have a right. The best way. I want this to give the vibe of Elsa in Frozen 2. Not the last outfit, but like her traveling outfit. You know? I feel like that'd be fun. Because how many... She can just be Elsa. We'll do the slit thing here. I feel like this is a good place. Oh, actually, talking about talking points. I'm not a Swiftie, but I even heard about the Taylor Swift stuff. Have y'all seen it yet? That she's dropping a new album at some point. I don't think it has a release date. I know it's coming out, but I don't know when it's coming out, if that makes any sense. Unless it's out. I may be wrong. No. It happened, I think, last night, I want to say. Because yesterday, my entire feed was, like, these girls being like, oh my gosh, her website updated. And I was like, I don't know what this means. And then I Googled it, and I was like, oh. I understand now. I get it. I think Swifties and, like, Epic the Musical fans are, like, in the same boat of Unhinged. Because I used to judge them a bit, like Swifties. I used to be like, what the heck? Like, I don't get the hype. But then Epic came out. And then I'm like, no, I understand the hype for, like, new albums. Or, oh, secret messaging could mean a drop of blank soon, you know? Hold up, let's see. Do I like this? Just lose all her hair. POV. I'm really struggling with this. I don't know why. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could do that would be like funsies, because I feel like the art block is hitting me pretty hard. I could do a character sheet, but I feel like that's not really fun to watch. So what we could do... I'm saying we have options. We could continue to slump through this, or I close out this stream and I start a new one and it's just Dark Urge Run. Because then you guys could hear audio. Because I don't think I'm going to get copyrighted. I don't think it works that way. I think we're safe. Because I have other projects I have to work on, but I cannot stream because it's for clients, and that's fair, you know. Restart the script again. This is my entire drawing process. Half the time, it's like it takes me 8 hours to draw something. In reality, it doesn't. It's just trying to block out what looks right for like 6 of those hours. Because like I want to give her sleeves, but like I can't give her sleeves. We're gonna figure this out. Hold up. Turtle, not turtleneck. Or what we could do, I might transfer over. I was drawing, and he's almost done, Apollo for this campaign, which is her husband. And he's silly. He looks very gay. I don't think that looks right either. Hold up. Maybe do like that type of top. Because I wanted to keep her little, it's those, what's that gear? I don't know if it has an actual, it probably has an actual term. The thing for, like, archery. Like that type of breastplate. You know what I'm talking about? They're either, most of the time they're made out of leather. I've never seen one made out of metal. I'm assuming they could be made out of metal. I thought it'd be fun because she's a huntress. Haha, I'm so funny. Because I think Artemis, my design for Artemis has one. My goodness. Maybe give her a cape. Everything's better with a cape. So let me go back. I'm gonna add her boots. Because like, I think she's like 100 and something years old. Is that like really old for an elf, or is that like, or do changelings get, I don't know. I don't know how long. I'm assuming they live longer lives. Okay, actually, I don't hate this bottom. This bottom doesn't look half bad. Now we just gotta fix the upstairs region. I'm gonna get rid of this. And actually, what I'm gonna do is put the hair on the same layer. Because it helps that I can delete the hair. Well, not delete it, but like remove the hair from view and be like, okay, we're working from this. Like, I like this so far. Let's continue on this. I wanted to get what this might be put into two. This might be today might be just line art, or just getting the draft done, and then I can save like coloring for like the next stream, because that's gonna be fun. Coloring is the fun part, because she's gonna be all like not human colors. But we have to get through this part first. I'm gonna put something here, like a little brooch or something here would be cute. Wait, I'm gonna put a little star thing. That's cute. I have little danglies. If I had a nickel for every character I own or character I've designed that has a star motif, I would have so many nickels. Like even D&D alone, I have Gemini, and he's literally named after a constellation. His entire design is star themed. Ritu somewhat. She's gonna get a bit of a star motif. But she has like her little moths. I don't think that counts though. I have Safi. I haven't posted her yet. But she has little stars. She's cute. Also, they're all blue. We gotta fix that. Okay, Daphne can't be blue. And someone include the actual Daphne flower. Maybe around this thing? I'm gonna put some down here. I think that'd be cute. Imagine, these are flowers, guys. These are so well-drawn flowers. Hold up. Oh, we love it. No, I don't want to make it the background color. Thank you. No, imagine. Look at the flowers, guys. Wow. This would be really fun. I think it would be funny if whatever this piece of fabric ends up being becomes her cape as a guy. Like, the outfit kind of stays the same. It's just the body changes. don't know. I think that's fun. That's cute. Do I add? No. Because I also want this to be somewhat transparent. So, like, from up here, it becomes opaque. But, like, down here, it's not really. Oh my gosh, I know what I can do for her sleeves. We can give her, like, cuffed sleeves here. So it's literally, like, the most useless sleeve known to man. But I think it's funny that way. Unless she just doesn't have sleeves. You know what? This is gonna be sheer. This is the solution. This entire everything here is gonna be sheer. And then we'll bring this up to like a neck. Little neckline. So that you can still see the tattoos. Thank you whoever said that earlier, who was like, oh, just make it transparent. So then we just imagine there's hands, because we'll draw those later. Hands, my enemy. And then you get to stick. Yeah! And now we're just gonna fix the hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna make this hair a little better. We're gonna keep her ears, because I like her little elf ears, even though she's not an elf. Are changelings elves? Do changelings have pointy ears? Let's see. D&D. Hold up. D&D. D&D. Where are they? I know they're in here. Somewhere. Changeling. Do changelings have pointy ears? We're looking at the official artwork for this, and I lost my pencil a second time. They don't. Weird. I'm kind of basing her also off of what's her name. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I don't think she says. They might have said her name. They probably have in the game. The changeling in Baldur's Gate. I like her skin, like how it moves. I think that's fun. I don't know her name though. Is it Auron? Am I crazy? Starts with an O. Sadly, guys, tieflings do not have ears. Oh, they have ears. They just have like human-ish ears. They don't have the pointies. Unless they do. Hold up. I'm getting mixed signals. We're just gonna play it safe and for my whimsy and give her pointed ears because I prefer. What's her name? You know what I'm talking about? The changeling that's like weirdly, not weirdly, she's like, I want blood and death and all bad things to happen. She's one of the main villains. It's that weird red bodysuit. I put it too high. Let's figure out where her hair starts and then we can figure out. She has curls. We know that. I think the DM has left the building. I don't think. Oh. Okay, yeah, I like those curls way better. I think those curls are fun. They're gonna get more volume, but like for a base starter of curls, I think that's cute. And then we have the shaved off area right here. So I'm gonna keep that. And we'll make it all spiky. Oh my gosh. I think we have a Daphne, guys. I want to give her a necklace at some point. I want to give her a ring at some point. But technically, I keep saying husband. I don't think they're canonically married. Yeah, I think this is cute. Yeah. And then we have, like, I think shorts, obviously. Like, obviously this isn't done. This is just called the first draft. But now I can get into the detail work. So you're not looking at a bunch of, like, Sharpie lines. What is this? Oh, that's the old hair. We don't speak of the old hair. See, look at that. So now we get to do in the detail. And I can bring up another guest star. I'm joking. I bring up some of my older characters just because Ritu is a baby, so her proportions are slightly different. So we have Estelle here as a reference point for me. Oh, that's weird. Can you not see that? Hold up. Oh, that's funny. Maybe they're engaged? That would be cute. True. I thought there was a plot reason why they didn't get married. I don't know. The more concerning part is that means Ritu, they had a child in wedlock. The horror. Clutches pearls. Also, here's the true question. Should I even put effort into an Artemis, Aphrodite design, or should I just draw a tombstone? Because Aphrodite kicked the bucket to Calypso, I want to say. Calypso's wild. Absolutely wild. That's weird. Y'all can't see that. There's a face here. Trippy. So what I'm going to do is I outline like an older character's eye, and then I can try to figure out the funsies proportions for Daphne's. What type of shape does Daphne have? I kind of want to kind of look like Ritu's eyes, so we're gonna give her some of that like almost flower shaped, like eye shape. Not eye shape, but like. Oh my gosh! I make her eyes look like stars. Hold up, that's more fun. That's fun. Let's go weep. Why does her eye look so big compared to her face? That's weird. Weird. My goodness. I'm excited. We have the next session of this, so when I actually get to start playing this crazy woman is this upcoming weekend. So hopefully next time I stream, I can yap about what the heck is happening. Speaking of campaigns, I'm running mine. And I know a majority of the party is here, so I just want to not complain, but I think y'all are funny. So first session of Cries of Celestials, right? And that's like set in the fantasy world that I post a lot of my OCs from. So, first session, I had 10 pages of notes. And y'all got through, I want to say, like, 3 pages. So I was like, okay, we we like to, we're a slower group. Like, we like to stop and smell the roses. Okay, fine. I won't make my sessions as like jam packed with stuff. Okay, I do my second session of Christ Celestial. I only write like 5 pages because I'm like, they're not gonna get through all this stuff. Y'all got through everything I planned within an hour. And I'm just like, what? Like, make up your mind. Are we a fast group or are we a slow group? Because I wasn't prepared. And I feel like y'all could tell. Yeah. No, it was crazy. I was like, guys, what? I was scrambling. I was like, okay, well, I've kind of dug myself into a hole. It's because yeah, probably. And the crazy part, it wasn't like y'all are like not roleplay it, you're adding stuff in. Like, y'all had an entire argument, I want to say, for like 15 minutes. And y'all still got through it. Technically, y'all didn't do as much. I had a lot of, it was a festival, so there's a lot of things planned for a festival. And I think y'all played like 2 of the games, but it was funny. I was just like, ha ha ha, this is funny. Weird, strange. I keep saying that. I have not seen the new Snow White movie, but I do quote that interview constantly. I'll be doing stuff, like, we'll be talking about stuff at my house, or I'll be with friends, and it'll be something strange. I'll be like, weird. Girl, can you look in the same direction? I beg thee. It was me. I wanted to play the fun little games. No, yeah, they were fun. I liked writing them. But it was just so silly that y'all got through, like, a lot of the story beats. Because for some reason, I didn't think y'all would take up some of the offers. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. We're gonna, like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm warning y'all now that Daphne is gonna have like -3 not charisma, constitution. Woman, Girly Pop gets frozen for 18 years, 17 years, in a coma, right after giving birth. Yeah, her body ain't recovered. It's weird to think for this campaign, I went from being the youngest member of the party to the oldest in like half a session. I want to make a joke at some point. Like, I want to do the drawing. Basically, Ritu got put into like a coma, I want to say. So she's not technically dead, but like, I don't know that. How old is Daphne? I can tell you right now, actually. Hold up. I'm pulling up the notes. I'm pulling up the backstory the DM sent me. We're scrolling. Give me a second. I'll find it. I want to say she's in her 200s. I want to say. I may be wrong. Gosh, where was this? I found it. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do some math right now, okay? Stay with me. When she got kidnapped. So this is before. This sounds so strange for anybody going back to this trip and listening again. Okay, the timeline of events, right? She got kidnapped and basically became part of the Huntresses of Artemis at 121. I don't know how long it's been since the war started. So let's just like, okay, we'll just add like obviously 17 years for Ritu, right? So then that's like 138, right? I don't know how long it's been. I don't know if she was part of the Huntresses for years and then she had kids, or that's a DM. If the DM came back, she could probably answer that question. I have no clue how old Daphne is. It isn't like she shows her age. She can just like shapeshift to be younger, which is scary to think about. Oh. What happens when we redraw the eyes? So now you gotta like bump it up. My goodness. Also, it's so sad. I'm making Daphne, and then I think we don't have that many sessions left in this campaign. So it's really weird making a character to, like, not have for a very long time. Like, I didn't have Ritu. I had Ritu for 6 sessions, I want to say. It's a mini campaign, though. Like, this is one of those ones where it's like, it's gonna last 10 years. We're not doing we're not pulling a critical role. Also, speaking of critical role, have y'all seen they announced their next campaign? I'm so excited. It's coming out in, I believe, November. Is it November or October? I don't remember. I'm excited. Matt Mercer is not DMing this one. It's gonna be Brennan Lee Mulligan. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm scared to see Matt Mercer play. Because he does some insane things as a DM. So the idea of him now being a party member is funny to me. Also, I think it's strange that it's not Daggerheart. Like, they just came out with their new RP, like their own role-playing system. And I thought, oh, next campaign will be Daggerheart, and it's not. I don't know what's the dealio with that. Figure out the rest of her face. Someone recently told me this looks like Voldemort when I do this, and now I can't unsee it. Like, it does look like Voldemort. Maybe fill out her cheeks more. Maybe what is her face shape? Does she have more of a pudgy face? Okay, wait, follow up. If we're not getting an answer about how old Daphne is, how old's Kalhira? Because she was the oldest member. And I know she was at the hundreds too. Now she just looks like her... Okay, hold up. Now watch me try to redraw a nose for 15 minutes. This is fun. Hold up, I'm gonna check. Kalhira. Okay, so currently we're tied up. So that'd be funny, they're the same age. They'd be twins. They might be the same age. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, I still can't pronounce her name to save my life. Everybody That's also my issue. Crest Celestial. Everybody's names I cannot pronounce half the time. Like Maple, I got Maple. You know, the tree, we love the tree. And then you get to like, if they are, that would be fun. That would be fire. That'd be funny. Imagine just out of nowhere plot twist. They're long lost twins. So then, do we do the joke if they are? Is there like an evil twin? But everybody in the campaign I'm running, everybody's names I struggle with. Like Maple got Maple. Santiana, it took me a while. And then like the boys. Their names. No. Yeah. I don't think they're twins because also Daphne, we know who her parents are. Like we know who your parent like her parents are. Like we both know the different sets. Like it would be out of like nowhere. We're gonna figure out a face shape. Hold up. Do you have a more round face? Maybe. We gotta stop talking about this campaign, otherwise we're gonna give the DM ideas. She's gonna sit back and watch this and go yoink, because that's what happened a while back. I was ranting to her about like one of the other girls' paranoia. They can be besties. Oh my gosh. Yippee. Even though I think the girl that plays Diva, which is the ASMR of the group, and y'all have like wine club. Apparently Daphne's not invited to wine club. Not wine club, tea time. I don't know who makes that list. I don't know where this joke started. I think it's funny. Oh. That's cute. So on the same layer as the face? Of course it is. Because why would I make my life easy for myself? Oh my goodness. Also, fellow players for this campaign, I beg you. Why is it a wine and cheese time? Love that. I beg you, please send me like descriptions. I got one for you, but I need a better description for a horse besides it's a horse in armor. I've been told she has a ponytail. That's it. Unless I'm just allowed to go ham. I'm okay with that. Also, quick warning to peoples is that there's probably going to be like 20 minutes left in this stream just because it's almost going to be noon and I have to work on something else. My work has given me a deadline and I have to get it done. Otherwise, bad things can happen. want to give her good eyebrows, but I don't know what those eyebrows be shaped like. That's a good eyebrow. Yeah. And then hopefully my goal is that if I don't finish this today, we'll finish her. I might finish her off stream and then post results. Or I save it and I do the line art off stream and then we do it next week and we can come back and color her in. And be here for the color picking process. Or who knows, something else. I could draw something else next week. Or next week, we might flip-flop it. You know what? Next week, we might flip-flop, and we might move over to be playing the Dark Urge run. Until... I might do Dark Urge until, like, August-ish. And then we might swap back to art streams. Because I want to get some prints done. I like K-pop Demon Hunters. I want to draw that. And I've realized stream time is when I can draw what I want to, and I have to worry about like what my job wants me to draw. Oh, I love when my Apple Pencil swaps out tools on me. Oh no. I feel like there's a draw point in every drawing process with mine where it looks like, have you ever seen that movie? It came out in like the early 2000s and it's like a kid with like a magic gorge. It's like this little orange little guy. And every time this, like I put a mouth all the way down here, like near the chin, it looks like that to me. Or like a who. You know? No. So that's cute. But then something about this doesn't look right to me. Maybe... Yeah. And this is when it's on a different layer, isn't it? My goodness. My things have like 25 layers. In reality, I only use like 15, I want to say. But it gets lost. It all gets lost in each other. Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? And it has to be really weird. You can see this face, and you can see this face also on a dude. I kind of miss her little pudge. Hold up. We're figuring this out. We're figuring out this face shape. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. That's a silly, whimsy one. So now we can do hair. Yippee. Well, ear, and then hair. Actually, we give her those, like, coned ears. I don't know why I call them that, but that's the best way I can describe them. I will say it's a changeling trait. Like these little pointed ears. I have like a thing I want her to look like, and I'm trying to figure out in my brain how to portray that. We're getting there. We're gonna get there. Just gotta figure out how. Like, I want to give her more of like a full body type. I feel like girl is just out of postpartum. Like, baby, girl ain't gonna be snatched right now. Just not snatched in the traditional sense, I guess. Like, almost like, I'm trying to think of like the best way I could describe this face shape I'm trying to go for with her. Like a very square jawline, I think, would look right. But not like Minecraft character square, you know? Kinda like that. Also, the pain of, oh, she's supposed to have like a long braid. It's supposed to be like Tangled themed. And I want to make it purple, but now I don't want her to look like Rumi from Demon Hunter. That looks messed up. Never mind. I don't like this jawline. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Maybe just make her chin more square. I think that's where we need to go. Nope. You know what? We'll figure out jawline later. We can do hair. And then we can always go back to the jawline. We'll put her ears in the same layer as her head. Her little cute little ears. My goodness. So sorry for the bad stream timing. I would like to stream at a more reasonable hour. But due to reasons, I can only stream really in the mornings. And then like the afternoon, I think I cannot because of work. Work. Why? Oh, we'll make this look like a geode. I forgot about that completely. Hold up, we're doing that. How to make it look like you have a gash in your character's head. Tutorial. That, and then we just go wee. This isn't traumatizing at all for anybody who's like nearby. You just see your friend and you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck happened to you? Oh, well, it goes in, right? That's how geodes work. Okay, hold up, we're gonna go hip hip hip. She doesn't need a brain. No. She'll live. Probably. We'll put black in the middle one, and then like the light will come out. Yep. There we go. She has a hole in her head. That's lovely. Like, I'm going over like a little gem forehead thingy, like right here. A little blip up, you know? A better shaped one, but like that kind of idea I think would be cute for her. Now to actually start on this hair. My goodness. We're gonna figure out this hair. Because I like her little The hole in the... That sounds messed up. We gotta come up with a better term than the hole in the head. I don't advocate for putting holes in people's heads. I need to do it for plot. So can we give her a scar? I feel like she would have a scar for reasons. My goodness. This is why next time I stream, we're learning. I am doing a piece, and then what we're gonna do is go on stream and shade, because that moves a lot faster and that's a lot less brain power. You know? That's just where light hits. I commend any YouTuber, because I watch a lot of streamers that like just draw for hours on stream, and I'm like, I need to get good. I feel like what we're gonna do next time, what I might do, is try to figure out if I could kidnap an artist friend and be like, yap, come on stream and yap with me about doodles, about drawing doodles and fun stuff. Does this look like her daughter? Hold up, wrong reference. Do these things look related? Somewhat. Then we got the hair swoop, so that's cute. A little hair swoop. Boop. Where is it? There it is. I'm almost tempted to give her like textured hair. Like not even curls, like more like an afro. We might be doing that. That might be more fun, and I could show you how I cheat afros. Cause I like drawing afros. I think they're really fun and they're really pretty to draw. But then sometimes your girl gets tired. So we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to give her an afro. We'll just remove the hair. Well, not remove the hair. We'll like make it more transparent. Oh, please. Don't crash. That'd be really sad. Okay. Wrong brush. Oh, yeah, y'all can't see this, can you? Whoa, that's weird. I now know how to cheat the system. This is fun. There's probably like 5 minutes left in the stream. So what I'm gonna do is, I think this is where we're calling it for now. I will try to finish her up and post her on Instagram as soon as she's done. Thank you all, like, so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have the amazing rest of y'all's day. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.